Noelle, can I get your help?
What? No! Oh, fiddlesticks! You know... There's things I can't even mention in here in front of you guys, but I'll tell you this much. One time, I saw a kid doing a science fair project. He had some hot peppers. Got it in his eye, all right? Not only did we have to force him to use the eye wash station, but let me just say, no, I can't say that on camera. Never mind. Scratch that one. Scratch that one. Okay, later on, the kid had other issues. Let me just say, we can't talk about that. Unmentionables. Look, I've seen people get cut. I've seen people get burned. And honestly, most of it is just because, people aren't paying attention to what they're doing and they don't realize that what they're doing at that given time is potentially dangerous. Look, something as simple as wearing closed-toed shoes sounds really weird and doesn't even sound like it's a big deal, but if you're to drop anything on your foot, there's a lot of blood vessels right there. You can get really harmed. So, biggest thing is to wear the right clothing, closed-toed shoes, nothing loose or dangling. Pull your hair back, because that's another thing I've seen. People losing some of their beautiful hair because they didn't pull it back and leaned over a Bunsen burner or something. So don't be that person.
Welcome back, Knights, to another edition of KTTV. Tomorrow is a big day for everyone going to prom. Prom is all day tomorrow at the University of North Florida. Have fun, everyone. If you want to hype up the crowd and jump around, come try out for the school's mascot tonight, 6 p.m. in the gym. In other news, Coach Harrell has been hired to be the lead football coach in Santa Fe. He will be missed here at Oakleaf.
Really feel about the coach leaving. It's not really a sad thing, but it's a great loss to our school and players. With Coach Chip, it was kind of a shock, and also Coach Harrell was a very good shock. But it's a change in culture and always a change in life, and they taught us many of those things. Definitely Coach Chip and also Coach Harrell. They taught us a lot on how life is going to change and how all kinds of adversity. So we are really going to step up as players, and also other coaches that stepped up in the program. And we're going to make this Oakleaf community.
The impact they had on me, they taught me how to be a better man, and how to sit through adversity and not just be a coward and run away from it. Coach Chip, he was like another father figure to me, because he also coached my dad, which wanted me to come here and play for him so I can lead another generation on. Also, Coach Harrell, he got me through some tough times. Like, I was going through something in school, he had helped me out. Also, this experience is helping us as teammates become brothers and bonded together, instead of back away and just sit down because adversity struck.
It's affected us tremendously. I mean, those were both guys instrumental in helping turn this program around from an 0-10 to a powerhouse in North Florida. But as in any good program, there's going to be good coaches, and good coaches are going to leave. Primarily talking about Coach Harrell, it's just part of the stuff you got to deal with. It's just the same thing. Is those guys become head coaches of their own program. But we got a pretty good core, and we're just going to keep chugging along and competing to be one of the best in the state.
There's a spring piano recital on Tuesday, May 3rd from 4:30 to 8:30 p.m. in the cafeteria. Do you know how many days you miss in school? It's not a good thing if it's a lot. Let's take a look at it.
Successful schools begin by engaging students in making sure that they come to school regularly. That may seem obvious. What less obvious is that the consequences of low attendance are serious for all children and for the community, not just the students who miss school.
I think the students should be at school on time. I think they should realize that being on time is very important due to that at the beginning of class, that there's a lot of things teachers put out that they may miss. So being on time is very important, very vital to your learning.
The attendance rate is important because students are more likely to succeed in academics when they attend school consistently. It is difficult for the teacher and the class to build their skills and progress if a large number of students who are frequently absent.
When you're in high school is to come to school, do your work, and get the grade so that you can either go on to a career or go on to college. Targeted class, I mean, there's the ones who come to school late, who just should have set their alarm a bit on time, or the ones targeted class because they were either messing around with a friend or just taking their time and not going where they were supposed to. So I'm a big advocate of students having to be here every day or facing the punishment, whether it be them losing their license or not playing in the sports that they like or being part of the clubs that they like or going on the senior trips or whatever it may be. There should be a big consequence for students who violate what every other student is capable of doing, getting to class on time and coming to school.
And tardies, that's a big headache in the school for some students. Well, some tardies obviously sometimes cannot be avoided, but students should be here on time. If they're proactive and they get up on time, that shouldn't be an issue. As far as absences, obviously some of them are justified, others are not. Some students, especially seniors, get senioritis, not good. So bottom line is, when you're not here, you're missing knowledge. When you're not here, you cannot achieve as other students that are constantly here. So obviously attendance and being here on time. Also for the workplace in the future. If you're not on time to your job, eventually you will get a pink slip or red or whatever color it is.
I get sick a lot, so I'm usually I'll miss a lot of days. I mean, yeah, tardies happen and so do absences, and some kids decide to skip, but some kids don't. It's people shouldn't be punished for being absent because some people can't help it. I've been hospital bound because of this, and they'll be like, oh, you don't have an excuse, blah blah blah, you've missed these many days and they won't get work, and it's just it doesn't make sense. I mean,
I feel like if you're tardy to school, you're not getting the proper education that they're trying to teach you, and if you're not going to get that education, then you shouldn't really even bother coming to school and wasting your time with it. But I mean, if you actually want to dedicate yourself to school, then come as much as you can, unless you have something important to do.
Greater learning, a brighter future, less delinquency, and more funds for schools. There are countless benefits to increased student attendance. Devon Lang, KTTV.
Quill & Scroll is an honorary society for high school journalists and was founded on April 10th, 1926. Founded by George H. Gallup, it is to show all the hard work high school journalists do all year.
It's really nice feeling. I work hard for this. I always wanted to do this. This is something I live for, film and journalism. So it's an honor.
Being inducted in Quill & Scroll is something that every single journalist should work for. It's a great honor and it's an achievement.
It's a great opportunity. I've been looking forward to it. It was a surprise and shock when I found out, but it's just a great opportunity. Like I said, it's just great. It feels great because I feel like I've really worked hard to get to this point. I mean, helping with the news and everything, that's just been a big part of it, I feel like. So it's just a great opportunity for us.
Jaden Addison, KTTV.
The dodgeball tournament is May 6th, 2 to 5 p.m. in the gym. Also, Thursday at 4:15 p.m. there is a banquet for aerospace students. That's it for today, Knights. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at OHS Knight Media. See you next week.